Hi, everybody. It's time for our Tuesday reading comprehension. So the story we're going to be reading today is called Superstorms. It's an expository piece, which means it has information and it's non-fiction. So all the pictures are going to be real, and it's going to tell us information about the different types of storms there are. The air around us is always moving and changing. We call these changes weather. Storms are sudden, violent changes in the weather. Every second, hundreds of thunderstorms are born around the world. Thunderstorms are heavy rain showers. They can drop millions of gallons of water in just 1 minute. During a thunderstorm, lightning bolts can shoot between the clouds and ground. A bolt of lightning is 50,000 degrees. That's 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. Lightning can destroy a tree or a small house. It can also start fires in forests and grasslands. Thunder is the sound lightning makes as it suddenly heats the air. You can tell how far away lightning is. Count the seconds between the flash of light and the sound of thunder. 5 seconds equals 1 mile. Hailstones are chunks of ice that are tossed up and down by the winds of some thunderstorms. Nearly 5,000 hailstorms strike the United States every year. They can destroy crops and damage buildings and cars. Hail can be the size of a marble or larger than a baseball. In July 1995, a fast-moving group of thunderstorms hit New York State. Winds reached speeds of 100 miles per hour. Over 3,000 lightning bolts struck in 1 minute, and millions of trees were uprooted or snapped in two. Thunderstorms sometimes give birth to tornadoes. Inside a storm, a funnel-shaped cloud reaches downward. Winds inside a tornado can spin faster than 300 miles per hour. These winds can lift cars off the ground and rip houses apart. Oh, here's some destruction. More than 1,000 tornadoes strike the United States each year. Most of them form during spring and summer. In April 1974, nearly 150 tornadoes struck 13 states east of the Mississippi River. More than 300 people were killed and 5,000 injured. Nearly 10,000 homes were destroyed. Okay, here's a map, and it has a key over here. And it says number of tornadoes in the United States. So based on the color, if you're a yellow, not very many tornadoes happen in your area. So you can see that like this part of the United States, tornadoes almost never happen. This is less than 1 every year. And it seems that like tornadoes happen the most. It looks like Oklahoma, and right here smack dab in the middle seems to be a hot spot for tornadoes, but almost nothing over here on the West Coast. Television and radio stations often give early alerts. A tornado watch means that one may strike during the next few hours. A warning means that a tornado has been seen by people or on radar. During a tornado warning, you should find shelter in a basement or closet. Hurricanes are the deadliest storms in the world. They kill more people than all other storms combined. Hurricanes stretch for hundreds of miles. They have winds between 74 and 200 miles per hour. The eye of a hurricane is the quiet center of the storm. So up here you can see this is the eye of the hurricane, and in the eye of the hurricane, nothing is actually happening. So like in this part, it'd be like crazy winds and rain, but right here in the middle, nothing happens, which is kind of interesting. Inside the eye, the wind stops blowing, the sun shines, and the sky is blue. But beware, the storm is not over yet. Hurricanes are born over warm ocean waters from early summer to mid-fall. When they finally reach land, their pounding waves wash away beaches, boats, and houses. Their howling winds bend and uproot trees and telephone poles. Their heavy rains cause floods. In August 1992, Hurricane Andrew smashed into Florida and Louisiana. Over 200,000 people were left homeless. In the Pacific Ocean, hurricanes are called typhoons. In April 1991, a typhoon hit the country of Bangladesh. Over 1 million homes were damaged or destroyed. More than 130,000 people died. Blizzards are huge snowstorms. They have winds of at least 35 miles per hour. Usually at least 2 inches of snow fall per hour. Temperatures are 20 degrees or lower. Falling and blowing snow make it hard to see in a blizzard. That's not something we usually have to worry about in Houston. In March 1993, a major blizzard struck the entire East Coast. Cold temperatures, high winds, and heavy snows hit from Florida to Canada. Millions of people lost power and spent days in the dark. In their dark, cold homes. Thousands were stuck on snowy highways and in airports when the planes were grounding. No one can prevent storms, but weather reports can predict and warn us when a storm may hit. The more prepared we are, the safer we will be when the next one strikes. Okay, so now we have a few questions. We have, when did fast-moving thunderstorms hit New York? Number 2, what happens at the beginning of a tornado? What kind of damage does it leave behind? Number 3, which storm is the most powerful in this selection? And number 4, what was the author's purpose in writing this selection? Your options for author's purpose are pie. You think pie, you think either they're persuading you, they're informing you, or they're entertaining you. So don't just write to persuade or to inform or to entertain. You need to say the author's purpose is to do this because blah, blah, blah. You need to give a complete answer. Okay. That is all. And have a great day.